we're back with another release, guys, coming from New Balance for one of my favorite ranges coming from them, which will be the 9060. So in today's video we're gonna have a look at the color, which to be honest I'm not entirely sure if I like it or not, so hopefully by the end of the video I will make a decision. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. In today's video, guys, we are back with yet another release coming from New Balance for the 9060. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as usual will come in their regular box in this dark gray colorway, which will have this NB logo in this silver color here on top. So let's go ahead and take them out. So in today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at one of these latest color combinations available for the New Balance 9060, and this one will be the burgundy. So yes guys, yet again I'm back with another review for this New Balance 9060. It seems that at least on end clothing every few days they are releasing another color combination, which to be honest, if you go on the New Balance website you won't find as many. Nevertheless, I'm glad that on end clothing we have so many options, and given that this one I actually managed to get it again with some 30 or even 40% off, yet again I feel that I bagged the deal. So this 9060 will be available usually for the retail price of £160, which will be roughly the same for most of these releases. Some of them are also retailing at £155, and sometimes, as these ones will also come in collaboration with a big brand, will come at around 180 to 200 pounds or US dollars. But given that this range will usually bring good materials, nice design, and also a very good level of comfort, I would say that the price in a way is justified. But don't get me wrong, for sure I would love to get a deal for most of these releases. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one, guys. So as usual, for this upper we're gonna have a mix of materials. The base layer will be a mesh material, which this time will come for both medial and lateral side in the same pattern. So on top of these mesh materials, guys, we're also gonna have some suede overlays, which will come in this burgundy colorway, which will also give it some constructions for this overall shoe. And besides this burgundy suede, guys, we're also gonna have this gray no-back material, which will be present here on the top part of the tobo section and also on the lateral and medial side as well. And this one will also be present here on the lateral and medial side of the heel section, and also just above it, where we're also gonna have embroidered the NB logo in this white color. Going now to the actual lacing system, this one will have your normal punch out holes, which will keep in place these white flat laces, and just underneath these laces we're gonna have a very well padded tongue, which will be in this cream color, and this one will have at the top this suede material in this cream color, which will keep in place this gray tab with the NB 9060 written on top. And as you can see, also at the bottom of the laces we're gonna have embroidered this N logo, which again is looking quite nice. Going in the midfoot, guys, as usual we're gonna have this N letter logo, which this time will be made out of this synthetic leather material, which will also be a bit raised. This one will also have this cream border, but to be honest, as I'm saying in most of these releases, I prefer more this N logo, which will be on the medial side, which is always stitched. Going now inside of the shoe, guys, for this one we're gonna have this white lining, which underneath will have a decent amount of padding, which will keep your foot quite good in place. And at the bottom we're gonna have this gray foam insole, which as usual at the heel section will have this New Balance running and also the New Balance logo imprinted in this cream color. So going now to the actual midsole, guys, as usual covering the whole heel section, we're gonna have this heel counter support, which to be honest most of the times will be a translucent one. This time will be in this burgundy color. So now guys, we can go to this absorb midsole, which will come in this off-white and cream colorway, which to be honest it's looking actually quite nice. And as I've said in my previous reviews, this is one of my favorite midsoles coming from New Balance, which for sure feels actually quite good underfoot. I really feel that the level of comfort it's actually quite nice. And of course, by having this staggered design, the stability in this pair of shoes it's actually quite good. So now guys, we can finish with this rubber outsole in this gray color, which will have the same standard design, nothing changed here. And of course this one will still have these 6 diamonds, but usually this diamond design will come in a different color than the rest of the pattern. Nevertheless, this one will be a full gray one, and as usual we're still gonna have a lot of this absorb midsole exposed in a lot of places. And as usual here in the midfoot we're gonna have your normal New Balance lettering. As in for the actual sizing, guys, as I'm doing for most of these releases coming from New Balance 9060, for this one I just went with my true to size, and this one fits me just fine. And I would say that it's gonna be roughly the same for people with normal feet, but just in case you have wide feet, guys, most definitely I would suggest you to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this one is not gonna be too snug for you. So overall, guys, this latest color combination coming from New Balance for this 9060 range, which for today we had it in this washed burgundy colorway. In my opinion, it's actually looking quite good, and as usual we'll just bring your very nice materials for this upper, which of course will sit on this very comfortable absorb midsole. So in my opinion, I feel that this one it's actually a solid drop, which if you're gonna manage to get it on the discount, which is now available at least here in the UK, for sure you'll bag a deal, as I have in the last couple of days. But I would say that even if you don't manage to get this one on sale, it's still gonna be a very nice cop. As I'm saying in most of these releases coming from the New Balance 9060, I really feel that this one is one of the best releases in the last couple of years coming from them, which of course will sit along the 327 and also the XC72. Of course you still have other releases coming from New Balance, but most of them will be retro shoes. So for sure if you manage to get this one on a discount or not, you're still gonna have a very good pair of shoes with a very nice design and of course very good materials. So yeah guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of one of these latest color combinations available for the New Balance 9060, which for today we had it in this washed burgundy colorway. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my other reviews for the 9060, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.